Okay, so in this problem, we're going to be finding which of the following points will make this equation true. So they're giving us a point. So on this first one, they're giving us the x value, which is a 0, and the y value, which is 2. Now we're going to substitute it in here to make this equation true. Now, why are they giving us this graph? Because if you want to graph by hand, or in this case using the calculator, the test tools that they're going to give you, then you guys can actually plot all these points in here and find which one is in the shaded region. With us here, I'm going to show you a different method of not even using this graph, but going directly to kind of a programming thing. If you're going to go into programming, always remember that whenever the results give you a 1, that is a true value. So just remember that. But let's understand this a little bit better. So look, on A, they're giving us the x value of 0 and the y value of 2. So let's put it in here. It says A times your x value. A times 0, 0. Plus 16 times your y value. 16 times 2, 32. 0 plus 32 is 32. So all this side is 32. Here's the question. Is 32 greater than, because we learned that symbol yesterday, is 32 greater than or bigger than 32? Well, that is a false, because they're equal to each other. 32 equals to 32, but it's not bigger or it's not less than. It is exactly the same number. That required too much thinking. I'm going to show you an easy way in which you can just type in some information on decimals and it will give you the answer right away. We're going to put this one in here, but we're going to do a little bit of changes to it because remember, this is still a programming calculator. Someone programmed it so that it could understand what you're doing a little bit better. So if you're just going to go in there and put it exactly the way it is, it's not going to understand it. So let's change it up a bit. We're going to start off with brackets because we're going to change some numbers around. As you can see, they're giving you here the value, which is a 1, which up to now it is kind of true. So let's continue, and we're going to put in 8x1. Why do I put x1? Because that's the value that we're going to be changing. And then plus 16y1, because we have values for x's and y's. That symbol, which you find down here, and these are the symbols right here, the inequality symbols, click on that, and then click on, type in 32. See how we put this in? It looks exactly like that except for the x1 and y1. On this next one, we're going to type in the values they're giving us. They're going to give us an x value, and they're going to give us a y value. Let's look at A. A, the x value is 0, and the y value is 2. If you go up here, it is undefined, meaning you know what? It is false. It is not true. So that is not one of our answers. Let's go to C. Look at C. x1 is -1, and the y value, it is a +1. See how it says undefined? That is not true. Let's go to D, the last one, which is 4 on the x. On the y, it's 0. See how it is still undefined? So it is not that one. So it has to be B. Let's just check it out. X is -3, y is 5. And see how it gives us a value of 1? Meaning whenever they were programming this calculator, they said, you know what, if whenever you substitute these numbers, if it's true, put a 1. And that's the way that you guys work these problems out. Remember, some things to remember is you always start out with little brackets. And how do you find the brackets? I just typed them out. I'm sorry, but I didn't show you. If you go here, there's no brackets here. But if you go to ABC, the brackets are right here. So you start off with that. And remember, instead of just x, put x1, y1, because we're going to be changing those values down here.